Welcome to the Charting Courses Podcast, a show brought to you by the team at Ventura MedStaff, dedicated to helping traveling medical professionals navigate the world of travel healthcare. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for another episode. I'm Luke, and with me, per usual, is Brittany. How's it going, Brittany?
Hey Luke, I'm great. I'm excited for today's topic, the benefits of a small town assignment for healthcare travelers.
Yeah, I love this one. When most people picture their next assignment, they're thinking about the big names: Denver, Dallas, San Diego. But today, we're flipping that mindset and exploring what makes the smaller towns so special.
Yes, small town assignments can be the best, and no one knows that better than our director of therapy. I sat down with her to gain all her insights on what makes small town living so great for travelers.
Sounds great. Let's go ahead and dive in. What did our director say?
Well, right off the bat, she emphasizes that small town assignments can be a game changer, especially for travelers who want to improve their skills. In a smaller facility, therapists will often wear multiple hats, floating between different settings as needed. She said that variety will build versatility and confidence, and it definitely makes your resume stand out.
That makes sense. It sounds like it could also be a great way to gain experience in a setting you've been curious about and just help you find the right fit for future assignments.
Exactly. Our director also mentioned that this can be especially valuable for new grads. But new grads do have to be more selective with their placements. It all depends on the person and the support system in place. New grads won't want to be the only PT in the middle of Alaska without support, but if they're a PT in Montana with a great director and a solid team of other therapists they can go to and ask questions, it can be a phenomenal experience.
So, how do new grads know if the small town assignment is right for them?
Well, not every rural placement is created equal, so you have to make sure you ask the right questions during the facility interview process. Our director recommends starting with these three questions. One, what does the therapy support team look like? Two, what are the productivity expectations? And three, how often would I be working across multiple settings? These questions should help you get a realistic picture of your day to day and help avoid surprises once you arrive.
Okay, so the professional growth side is clear, but what about lifestyle? I know a lot of travelers chase certain destinations because of the vibe or the pay. So, how does small town life compare?
This is where it gets really interesting. Our director said small town assignments often come with lower housing costs, sometimes dramatically lower. And because they can be harder to fill, they may also offer higher pay rates.
Yeah, that's the dream combo: higher pay and lower expenses.
Plus, our director pointed out that travelers who take advantage of those rural contracts can save a lot faster and use that extra money to pay down student loans or, build a financial cushion between assignments. And beyond the money, the lifestyle shift can be huge in a small town too. You're stepping out of the chaos of big city traffic and packed schedules. There's more time to breathe, explore, and actually enjoy your surroundings.
I can imagine that being a big mental reset. You clock out, and instead of sitting in traffic for an hour, you're out hiking, kayaking, or even just watching a small town baseball game.
Yes, and that slower pace can do wonders for your mental health. Our director said she's seen travelers rediscover their passion for therapy after spending just a few months in a smaller, quieter environment.
A great segue to another topic. Burnout is something we hear about all the time in the healthcare industry. Long hours, high productivity demands, constant paperwork.
Can definitely add up. Our director talked about how she sees a lot of therapists come out of high stress facilities just feeling drained. But then they take a small town assignment and suddenly realize, oh, this is what balance feels like. With small town assignments, you might see fewer patients a day, have more manageable caseload, and feel even more connected to the community.
Sounds like a chance to remember why they started traveling to begin with. Remember, your assignment has the opportunity to add value to your life, not just your bank account.
Yeah, and that's part of what our director stresses, that it's not just about the job, it's about the experience. Smaller facilities often feel more personal. Everyone knows your name, and you get to build genuine relationships with patients and coworkers.
Funny, you go in expecting a temporary contract, and sometimes those small communities end up leaving a big impression. We have travelers all the time who wind up settling in those same communities when they are done traveling. It's incredible when you think about it.
It really is.
All right, let's run through a quick checklist for anyone considering a small town assignment. What are the biggest pros, according to our director?
She gave us her top six, and they are higher pay in hard to fill areas, more affordable housing, experience across multiple settings, lower productivity expectations, incredible access to nature and outdoor activities, and lower stress levels and better job satisfaction. She sums it up by saying that small town assignments can be just what the doctor ordered.
A strong list, but what about the travelers who specifically get into traveling to see those bucket list locations?
Our director says taking a small town assignment does not mean you have to go off the grid. There are awesome small towns in every state. Texas, Colorado, California, you name it. It means you can enjoy the perks of small town assignments and check off your big city bucket list items on weekends or days off,
Love that. You can still hit up the big city for fun, but live where life moves a little slower.
right? Small town assignments are all about balance. You can save money, gain experience, and still have adventure on the weekends.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks, Brittany, for speaking with our director and sharing her insights with us. And thanks to our listeners. Remember, don't overlook those small dots on the map. They might lead to your biggest opportunities yet. Thank you for listening to the Charting Courses podcast, brought to you by Ventura MedStaff. If you enjoyed this episode, give us a like, share it with your friends, and follow our channel so you never miss an episode.